Hello again, I'm Coyote Jack, and this one, man, Tim Sweeney has been absolutely askered. What's going on with his rambling with Steam? And yes, you know someone is still askered when he's still trying to dunk in the most lame as possible on Steam, and he keep making himself look like a loser. But on the other hand, his decisions, his actions actually make him go, oh shit, I'm a dueling retard. Yes, 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 you are. Yes, you fucking are, Tim Sweeney. So it's no surprise for anyone that the Epic Game Store, not many people, or in fact, no, absolutely nobody, other when it comes to Fortnite, gave them money to buy games on their platform. Because yes, probably people are shocked. Hey, wait a minute, do Epic Games sell games? So here's the thing: when the Epic Games Store started, was originally the launcher of Epic Games for Unreal Engine 5 and Fortnite. That was it. But as time passed by, fucking Team Sweeney say, okay, we want to compete with Steam. How do they do that? By being the most anti-competitive possible and while being also anti-consumer. So yeah, everyone knows how the drama with Epic Games Store being a spyware that also starts underperforming when you have both the Epic Games Launcher and Steam at the same time and you're playing a game on Steam. Or what about the exclusivity deals? The exclusivity deals were like the first one that started all the discordia. Metroid, no, excuse me, Metroid, no, Metro. Metro Exodus, the third installment of the Metro 2023 series. Or, well, it's called Metro 2035 if you read the novels, but anyway. So they said, oh, you wanted to play this game on PC, but you have to do it in our storefront. We gave a chunk of money to this developer, to Deep Silver, to publisher. No, it was not the developers, it was Deep Silver, if I remember. And yes, those sales they were made until there was a change to pay back the money that Epic Games did Sweeney paid for the exclusivity deal in order to release it on Steam. And yes, even you people have said that by the time it was done, the damage is it was far too long because at this point people were just expecting a sale to buy it, and they bought it on Steam and made the sales skyrocket there. And many other games happens the same. Or in fact, look at this. When there is a game you haven't heard of, but since Epic Games Store keeps bribing people with free, well, I have to put that in quotes, quote unquote free games. You know what's happened? Even some people decide, okay, I'm going to try it, and then I'm going to buy it on Steam. Probably because if someone does that, is because, oh, so maybe I should make a statement here. They make a lot of statements here, so, oh man, look at this. Turns out having your game be free on Epic Game is great advertisement for Steam sales. New Blood Chip says Blood West sold like 200% more the day it was a freebie on Epic Game Store. But because people don't want to touch the Epic Game Store at all. They say that with such a content. Also, let's not fool ourselves. Even some games that have been releasing there for free, people can already say, "Oh, so they also released that one on Steam. Oh, but the game sucks ass," and then that's it. They receive money to make the license of their games free for a short period of time. But you know what it also does? Oh, people can see if the game is good or not, and just simply say, okay, that's it. Doesn't make help at all. Or even people that were actually interested in a game, they say, you know what, I wanted in a better pro consumer platform with way better support because yes, they can let reviews out there. That's the thing. Even among this headline, man, is what made Tim Sweeney get Oscar because even I already talked about the bad stuff that Steam has been doing over the past year with the payment processors and their employees pushing censorship for Asian games. But even despite that, they have better support, they have better accessibility options for like having a lot of support for input devices like Xbox controllers, PC Station 4 controllers, and even going as far as putting Nintendo Switch controller support. I was surprised by that. You have a lot of deals. You have mod support. You have reviews, so people can say, "Oh man, the game didn't play good because of this," or the game is actually good. Reviews that are not even allowed on Epic Games Store to this day. You know why that is? Because at the end of the day, it's the same comparison that people have done many times. Epic Games Store is is pro developer, and Steam is pro consumer. So yes, someone can defend, oh, but it's pro developer. Yeah, but being pro developer is a retarded statement because those are the ones that have to put effort in making a product and selling it in the platform that is going to give them the best experience, not shittifying it, which is the Epic Games Store has done many times, or also allows on exclusivity deals for some developers that clearly they didn't have too much trust in their project. Even with AAA corpus like Squeenix, when they did the remakes of Final Fantasy VII, an exclusivity deal for the Epic Games Store because they wanted that extra money and they didn't want those reviews to come off. And also, they the Epic Games Store relies heavily on Fortnite. Is run as a loss. So there is not clear support that is going to be going like the way of Stadia in the future because Epic Games Store is a publicly traded company. Epic Games as a whole is a publicly traded company, so they have to commit to investors. They're going to keep squeezing Fortnite, but yes, Epic Games Store hasn't been making a lot of money at all. They don't make money, nothing. They keep losing more and more money each year that they keep running this clown show. Because yes, doesn't have anything of the pro consumer stuff that Steam has. So that's how it goes. So yes, this one to end it. More evidence people will pay extra to avoid splitting up their gaming library. They want a better experience. They want a platform that have their back for the most part. Not one that is not only going to give them the worst service imaginable on PC, that they could disappear at any moment. Well, anyway, that's it. Thanks for watching and please take care.